Welcome back, guys. Occupy Pittsburgh. Many are confused what their message exactly is. Last weekend, I covered their occupation downtown to find out. Protesters are gathering here at Freedom Corner in the Hill District to represent Occupy Pittsburgh. Freedom Corner, the intersection of Center Avenue and Crawford Street, has been the meeting place for civil rights and racial justice demonstrations for over 40 years. On Saturday, October 15, 2011, young and old locals spoke out about the current state of the economy.
In this great nation, we can have a democracy.
In this great nation, we can have a democracy.
Or we can have great wealth.
Or we can have great wealth.
Concentrated in the hands of a few.
Others came out to make a change for future generations.
Our children have no opportunity to move. Our children don't have no opportunity to get a job. Our children are coming out of college so burdened with debt, they will never be able to buy a home, buy a car.
We want economic justice. Take a look at the Pittsburgh skyline. Federated investments, fined by the SEC.
Protesters marched from Freedom Corner to Market Square of downtown Pittsburgh, where a rally was held. About 1,500 gathered to hear poetry, speeches, music, and dance. The occupation continued at BNY Mellon for days, while Occupy Wall Street continues their month-long protests.
It's not about, just Pittsburgh or just New York. It's all of us together, because that's the point, really, anyway.
Yeah, I think with I don't even know, there's probably almost 1,000 cities just in the U.S. right now, and everyone, it's great that we're in solidarity with the original mission.
Even though critics say the Occupy demonstrations have not proposed solutions, there's no doubt protesters have influenced debate, not just locally, but globally. I'm Amanda King for YouView. As of Monday, protesters camping out set up 60 tents to get their message across. In order to spread their message, Occupy's hospitality efforts organizer Michael Lawson told the Post-Gazette he doesn't want anyone to come through Mellon Green without being stopped. And that's all we have for your city news. Let's take it over to Joe Buckle for your national news.
Thanks, Amanda. Infamous Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi, who fled into hiding after rebels took over his regime 2 months ago in an Arab Spring uprising, was captured and killed on Thursday morning by Libyan rebel forces. The rebels were searching Gaddafi's hometown of Sirte when they were faced with an epic battle of control for the city against Gaddafi's loyalist forces. The death of the self-proclaimed King of Kings in Africa was confirmed by Al Jazeera television, which showed pictures of Gaddafi's bloody, dead body. Libyans immediately began partying in the streets when the news of his death broke. Car horns blared in Tripoli, the capital of Libya, as citizens flooded the streets with shouts of triumph and joy. The chief spokesman of the interim Libyan government released a statement saying, quote, "A new Libya is born today. This is the day of real liberation." In other news, the residents in Zanesville, Ohio were under a lockdown as police searched for 56 exotic animals that were released by the owner, Terry Thompson, before he committed suicide. The types of animals that police were looking for included lions, grizzly bears, wolves, tigers, monkeys, and cheetahs, all of which were reportedly, quote, aggressive. The officers conducting the search were given a simple instruction if they came across one of the animals: shoot to kill. Upon further investigation, police confirmed that Thompson had a license to run the, quote, animal rescue mission, and he was doing nothing illegal by keeping the exotic animals. 49 of the animals, including 18 tigers and 17 lions, were shot dead by officers. The other animals are in the custody of local zoos, and no human injuries were reported as a result of the animals being released. A recent CNN poll states that Herman Cain and Mitt Romney are now tied for first place in the Republican race for the GOP nomination, with former frontrunner Rick Perry dropping to third. Cain has made quite the upset among the Republican contenders. He has seen his support among the party nearly triple from 9% to 25% in the past few weeks. The former frontrunner Michelle Bachmann has fallen to sixth place, right behind Ron Paul and Newt Gingrich. But two-thirds of the Republican voters are still unsure about whom they will vote for during the primary races. And that's all for your national news this morning. Let's go to Lindsay Watson for tips on how you can show your support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Thanks, Joe. If you've been around the city lately, it's been obvious that Pittsburgh has been thinking pink in honor of breast cancer awareness. All of the fountains around town have been dyed pink in order to support the cause, from clothing to jewelry, food, and even our beloved Steelers and Penguins sports teams. Everyone is finding a way to become passionately pink in the month of October. Each year, about 1 in 8 women in the United States will develop invasive breast cancer, according to the Susan G. Komen for the Cure website. Every 3 seconds, a woman is diagnosed with breast cancer from every walk of life. This month, we wanted to encourage everyone to think pink, and here's what we've come up with. anything from clothes to jewelry to sunglasses. All of this limited edition merchandise is engraved or embroidered with the pink breast cancer ribbon. If you're looking to spend a lot or a little, brands like Reebok, Nike, Oakley, Uggs, and even Under Armour are all supporting the effort this month, along with the Macy's department stores. Jewelry like the I Love Boobies bracelets can be bought online. All profits go directly to the Keep a Breast Foundation. The next time you're craving an unusual midday snack, buy a bag of Food Should Taste Good chips. The brand is releasing its second annual limited edition pink bags for the multi-grain and sweet potato flavors. These will be on the shelves through the month of October. For each bag purchased, Food Should Taste Good will donate a portion of sales organizations like the Breast Cancer Awareness Research Foundation and Susan G. Komen for the Cure. Even the National Football League and National Hockey League, along with its players, are proud to support the fight against breast cancer, with slogans like a crucial catch and the biggest assist happens off the ice. In partnership with the American Cancer Association, is focusing on the importance of annual screenings and awareness for an important fight both on and off the field or ice. Throughout the month of October, games have featured players, coaches, and referees wearing pink game apparel. And the pink ribbon stencils have been also placed on the football field as well as the boards of the hockey ice rinks. Both of our beloved Steelers and Penguins teams have made it their mission this month to encourage all of their fans to support breast cancer awareness from all walks of life. Point Park is also supporting breast cancer awareness this month by holding their annual Booby Boogie, and the Honors Society will have their pink feet table set up for the rest of the week. From all of us here at Daybreak, we encourage you to think pink for the remainder of the month. Now back to Amanda and Alex at the couch.
Thanks, Lindsay. When we come back, we will have Mary Hours with your weather forecast,
along with a look at some Lush limited products with consumer reporter Joshua Barr.
Stay tuned.